This is a picture of a small corner of the Andromeda Galaxy. It's a cool picture, but once you zoom in, it's a bit overwhelming. Each star you see is a sun, and each sun probably has their own planets and their own solar system like we do. It's one thing to say a large number like 100 million, but to actually see a picture of 100 million suns is kind of mind-blowing.
All right, Shalom. This is Harwan Ban Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp. I want to say Kal Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Harakar Kodash Ma'amah. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and the elders. Shalom to you, Akim, and Akwatim, and children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. This is John 14:1. It says, "Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God, meaning Yahweh, believe also in me." Now, this is Yahweh Shai speaking, and Yahweh Shai is alive right now out in the heavens and in paradise with Yahweh. All right, on the right hand of the Father. He said, "Let not your heart be troubled," meaning your mind, all right, your inner man, your thoughts. He said, if you believe in Yahweh, believe also in Yahweh Shai. All right, and that's a cut on you people that don't, or the people that don't believe in the Son of Yahweh, that don't believe in the washing of the word, that the word of Yahweh Shai, right, sent from Yahweh, is able to cleanse us. He's the way, he's the door, he's the life, right? And he prayed to the Father that we would be able to be where he is, all right? So wherever he is, when he comes to the earth, when he's out in the heavens, we'll be able to be there. And the Lord is preparing, since he left, he's been preparing places for us out in the heavens, galaxies, suns with their own galaxy and solar system, right? And different planets. And he got them fitting to our specific liking. All right. The Lord knows them that are his. And he foresaw all the generations that's going to be created through the children of Israel once they're in the kingdom. That's why the Lord always says the kingdom is already prepared for you. You got everything in place, even the promise given to Jacob to rule and to be righteous in the kingdom is already prepared. So you have stars out there, you have planets, you have galaxies, billions and trillions of galaxies, hundreds and hundreds of millions and billions of suns and earths and stars all out there in space, and what you call Shemayim. All right, you travel through space in what you call a chariot. All right, what Esau calls UFOs. That's our vehicles. Those are our apartments in the sky, or in the Shemayim. All right, that's what sets you apart from your planet, which would be your mansion. All right, so now let's get into that scripture. John 14:2. "In my Father's house are many mansions." Now this, we know the earth is Yahweh's footstool, according to the book of Ezekiel. Well, actually, let me get that scripture. All right, it says this, Isaiah 66:1. "Thus saith Yahweh," this is the Father, "the heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool." All right, so the earth is his footstool. You see that? So he said in his Father's house and in his throne are many mansions. Okay, so that'll be out in the heavens. There's many mansions out there. Now, let's see this footstool. This is a step. All right. Now it says according to the place. This is Ezekiel 1:25. "And there was a voice from the firmament that was over their heads when they stood and had let down their wings." Now in the book of Ezekiel, you had a few fleets of chariots that were meeting up. All right. In the vision that Ezekiel saw, and they were meeting up on this earth under the Father Yahweh. All right. And in the midst of those angels was Yahweh Shai, the captain. Now, Yahweh was sitting on the firmament, on his throne, man. It says throne meaning what? Like a canopy. All right. Something covered, like a canopy. Crazy, right? Beautiful. Now, and above the firmament that was over their heads was the likeness of a throne. So Yahweh's throne. All right. And it glows like fire and rainbows and lightning and sparkles, and they got chariots around them or under them. It says, was the likeness as the appearance of a man above it. So Yahweh looks like Yahweh Shai, or Yahweh Shai looks like Yahweh. He looks like a male, not a female like people be saying, right? And even though he's a spirit, he has white and woolly hair, and he looks just like Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai looks like him, and he has legs. All right, and out there in the spirit realm, you actually have elders, and angels in the spirit that bow down to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, meaning they have floors up there. All right, and Yahweh has legs and he has feet, because it said his foot, the earth is his footstool. All right, where he rules over the earth in the heavens. All right, and from the heavens. It says this, and I saw as the color of amber, as the appearance of fire round about within, from the appearance of his loins even downward, for his legs all the way down to his feet. He had the appearance like wasn't it Last Dragon, when he had the glow and it was around him. That's what this is talking about. All right, and if you take bronze and it shines, it makes the color amber with certain lights. And the appearance of fire round about within it, from the appearance of his loins even upward, and from the appearance of his loins even downward. All right. And I saw as it were the appearance of fire, and it had brightness round about it, and the appearance of the bow that is in the cloud. So he had a rainbow around him, Yahweh. In the day of rain, and that's how you know it's Shemayim out there, the waters, because that's what makes that reflection of a rainbow. All right, and when you beam light through it, and looking through the firmament to see Yahweh, we would see his rainbow, a rainbow around him. So it says, so was the appearance of the brightness, see, the brightness round about. This was the appearance of the likeness of the glory of Yahweh. And when I saw it, I fell upon my face and heard a voice of one that spake. So that shows that what? The earth is the footstool of Yahweh. All right. This is John 17:24 or 23. In them and thou in me, or I in them and thou in me, that they may be made perfect in one, and that the world may know that thou hast sent me and hast loved them, and thou hast loved me as thou hast loved me. Father, I will that they also whom thou hast given me, this is Yahweh Shai speaking, so-called Negro from the tribe of Judah. He says, Father, I will, so it's his will, you know, he's praying, that they also whom thou hast given me be with me where I am, that they may behold my glory, which thou hast given me, for thou lovest me before the foundation of the world. All right, so the Lord basically saying right there that he prays for us to be glorified and be given new bodies, to be given salvation, to be taken up in the chariots and carried, and someday be able to live out in the heavens. All right, Yahweh Shai is going to come here first, and the elect are going to be with him forevermore. This is 1 Thessalonians 4:16. For the Lord himself, Yahweh Shai, shall descend from heaven but they shout. And that word shout means what? To incite a riot or to say fight. He's going to tell his angels to fight and his elect to come up into the chariots, all right, and to fight. It says, with the voice of the archangel and with the voice of the trump of Yahweh. And that's coming, man. It's going to shake the earth. And this announcement of Yahweh Shai is coming from the angels. And the dead in Yahweh Shai shall rise first. And what that means is not that they're going to come out of the ground. It means the ones that are in the heavens with Yahweh Shai, they're going to be brought here with him. All right, they're going to get glorified first. All right, that's what that means, to raise up, meaning to prepare to travel for a journey. If you look up that word, it says, then we which are alive and remain. All right, so the remnants of the elect of Israel that remain on this earth shall be caught up together with them in the clouds. All right, so they're going to already be in the chariots. And the ones that are on the earth are going to be taken up into the chariots to meet Yahweh Shai in the air. In the air. Ain't that something? That means in the sky. All right, to meet him in the sky, man. Somebody tell you, I'm going to meet you up there in the sky. You meet me tomorrow in the helicopter up. And like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what type of power we're dealing with. And so shall we ever be with the Lord. Wherefore comfort one another with these words. That's what the Lord said. Trouble not your hearts. This is 1 Corinthians 15 and 49. And as we have borne the image of the earthy, we shall also bear the image of the heavenly. All right, means something made out there in the heavens, like Yahweh Shai. It means heavenly bodies. Now this I say, or what you call extraterrestrial. All right, extraterrestrial means something made outside of the earth. All right, of the same elements, which would be, we're made from the terrestrial, meaning the earth, terrain, right? Extraterrestrial is something made outside of the earth, all right, and brought to the earth, like Superman. And we're going to be changed. The hopeful elect are going to be changed by the time they get to those chariots. All right. And once they come back from the chariots, they're going to be made all over again, being renewed, New Jerusalem, and being brought back into the atmosphere of this earth. All right. It's going to be a miraculous process, man, an experience. All right. It says, now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. Neither do a corruption inherit incorruption. All right. So, flesh and blood, meaning who? People like Esau, these nations, they can't go out there into the heavens. That way you have that guy, I forget his name, man, but he just came out and said that America never made it to the moon. He admitted it to a little girl. All right, I forgot that damn double name, man, but he admitted it. I put it on social media. He admitted it that they never made it. He had talked to a little girl, and the little girl asked him a question, and he had to respond like, "Oh, that's because we never made it to the moon." So he couldn't lie to a little girl, man. All right. So that they haven't made it past what you would call the exosphere. And that's where they have all the satellites and things at. All right. And space stations. Once you go outside of that, you get caught up in what you call the space vacuum. They get thrown all over the place. Sucked into the space vacuum. And that's made for angels and Israelites, right? The sons of Yahweh and his daughters and children. So flesh and blood cannot inherit it. So the ones that are left in this flesh, they're going to be destroyed. The ones that are changed shall see the Lord's salvation, shall see God, all right? Shall see Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. They're going to see the angels, and then ultimately they're going to see the heavens and the planets and the galaxies and and everything that the Lord has waiting in store. It says, behold, I show you a mystery. And the corruption can't inherit incorruption. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed, man. So the elect are going to be changed first, and then ultimately in the kingdom, through repopulation of the Israelites upon the earth, is going to be what? A lot of babies being born, and that's how you're going to have the 2/3 brought back upon this earth. And it says, so they're going to be changed as well, but in the kingdom. All right, but we shall not all sleep, meaning there's some that's on this earth, the elect, that shall not die. They're going to see the Lord's salvation. All right, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, so quicker as you can blink your eye, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. All right. So let me move on. This is 1 Corinthians 2:7. But we speak wisdom, the wisdom of Yahweh in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom, which Yahweh ordained before the world unto our glory. See, everything's already prepared. Which none of the verse 8, which none of the princes of this world knew. For had they known it, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. All right, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. Verse 9, but as it is written, eye have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which Yahweh have prepared for them that love him. All right, so their eyes have never seen it. They have never seen righteousness in the way that Yahweh Shai and Yahweh sees it. They have never seen certain animals and certain righteous earth and righteous people completely. Angelic people, superhuman beings, you know. And also it says what? They have not seen the heavens with their own eyes. All right. You know, far out there. And it says, nor ear heard, right? So the Lord keeping it a secret. You know, the details. We have some glimpses in how the kingdom going to be. And resemblances dealing with King David and Solomon when they built the temple. But we have no idea how it's going to be, man, completely. This is our creator, you know. It says, neither entered into the heart of man. So people like Steven Spielberg, you know, Quentin Tarantino, whoever you could think of, they could not imagine what the kingdom would be like. They can make 1 billion movies and it would never be correct. All right. They can make 1 billion movies on space and they'll never be correct. All right. It says what? So nobody knows and nobody has seen it. All right. But Yahweh Shai. Yahweh already showed Yahweh Shai. Verse 10, but Yahweh have revealed them unto us by his spirit. For the spirit searcheth all things, yea, the deep things of Yahweh. So the spirit revealed it to us through the spirit of truth. And we don't have to see it. All right. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. All right. So we don't have to see it until it's time. But we believe that it's coming. And we fighting for that reward. All right. So back to this point, John 14:2. Well, 14:1, let not your heart be troubled. All right. Knowing all this, man. Once you know this, your heart shouldn't be troubled. Ye believe in Yahweh, believe also in me. So believe in Yahweh Shai. And he said, what? In my Father's house, all right, are many mansions. So out there in the heavens, there are many planets being made, many galaxies. As that guy just showed on the video in the beginning. He said 100 million, just in that little corner that you saw, it was 100 million suns with different galaxies tied to it and solar systems. All right. And we know that there's as many planets as the sands of the sea. And there's as many stars as the sands of the sea. And there's as many galaxies and suns as the sand of the sea. And there's many universes that the Most High created. All right. So that's all expanded for the children of Israel. It's going to be fruitful and grow as a nation, as Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's people. And the earth is going to be inhabited as well. The first planet ever created. All right. So it says this. If it were so like he says, my father's house are many mansions. So let's see what mansions are. It'll be, it says, Monet, a staying, a residence, the act or the place. A staying, abiding, dwelling, abode. To make an abode. So the Lord went out there into the heavens and he's making us planets, all right, according to our liking, that we'll be able to enjoy it in the kingdom. So the earth is just the start. That's our starting point. All right. Of our perfection. And if it were not so, I would have told you. So the Lord, like, if it wasn't so, I would have told you the truth, man, that there's nothing out there. You're just going to be on this earth. The Lord said, no, it's planets out there for you. There's mansions out there for you, places for you in the heavens. So he's going to prepare that for us so we could be with him where he is. Even in paradise, in the spiritual realm, we're going to be able to go there as well in the kingdom. And it says, I would have told you, I go to prepare a place for you, right? So within that space, the Lord is preparing places for us, meaning galaxies and planets. And what you call a lot, L-O-T, for that specific spirit, individual, or person, or child of God, man, an Israelite, elect. Not only the elect, but in the kingdom, all the children of Israel, won't be able to count them. It's going to be more than sands of the sea. It says what? So when he says he's going to prepare a place for us, he's going to prepare a spot, general in space, but limited by occupancy. All right. Whereas is a large participle locality, location, a position, a home. All right. So the Lord is preparing a home for us in Jerusalem first, or the new bodies and the chariots, in Israel. All right. When Esau rebuilt and these nations rebuild it for us through slavery. And then and the earth is fixed and cleansed up from all the wickedness that's been done and destruction upon this earth. When the earth is beautified and the children of Israel are beautified, we're going out into the heavens, man, So it says he's going to have a home for us, condition, opportunity, especially a scabbard. All right, a place. And any portion of space marked off. It says an inhabited place as a city, village, or district. So out there in space, you're going to have your own district, or what you would call a galaxy. It says, and if I go, verse 3, and if I go, and how did the Lord go? He went up in the chariot, up into the heavens. All right. And if I go and prepare a place for you, almost 2,000 years ago, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also. That and whither I go, ye know, and the way ye know. All right, so the way, which is the way of truth. All right, and where he's going is on the right hand of the Father. out there in the heavens, as explained in the scriptures, being prepared and established for the children of Israel, starting with the elect, to inhabit those galaxies and planets out there. All right, so with that, I'm going to say shalom.